Ladies and gentlemen, gather round and let me tell you the curious tale of Thomas Midgley Junior. The man seemed to have an knack for finding innovative solutions that turned out to be both a blessing and a curse. Picture a mad scientist mixed with a dash of accidental mischief, and you'll have a good idea of who we're dealing with here. Now, Mr. Midgley had a mind brimming with ideas, and he certainly left his mark on the world. In the roaring 1920s, when automobiles were becoming all the rage, engines were causing a terrible ruckus with their annoying knocking sounds. So along came our hero with a solution, a magical elixir called tetraethyl lead, or TEL for short. TEL was like a genie in a bottle for those noisy engines. It hushed their knocks and made them purr like kittens. Suddenly the world had a newfound love for automobiles, but little did they know that dear Mr. Midgley's invention had a few tricks up its sleeve. You see, TEL came with some unintended consequences. As cars burned leaded gasoline, a cloud of toxic fumes wafted into the air, causing all sorts of trouble. And it didn't take long for scientists and environmentalists to realise that leaded gasoline was leaving a dirty mark on our planet. But fear not, for our ingenious inventor had another trick hidden in his pocket. A stroke of genius, or perhaps madness, called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. Now, Midgley thought, why stop at poisoning the air with lead? Let's mess up the ozone layer too. So he unleashed CFCs upon the world, thinking they would be harmless. Little did he know that these seemingly innocent compounds would rise to infamy years later. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? Now, I must admit, it's easy to poke fun at poor Midgley, but let's not forget he was a product of his time, a time when the consequences of such inventions were not fully understood. His intentions were noble, even if the outcomes were less than ideal. It was like the Frankenstein of chemistry, creating monsters he couldn't control. So let's remember Thomas Midgley Junior, the man who brought us quieter engines and a hole in the ozone. His story as a reminder even the most brilliant minds can stumble, and that sometimes the road to progress is paved with unintended side effects. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find an electric car and a can of non-CFC hairspray. See you later. Roll credits!